Are you sick and tired of gambling your hard-earned money on Madden packs? Well, look no further than my sponsor, MMOEXP, for the cheapest and most reliable MUT coins on the market. And don't forget to use code 30 at checkout for 5% off. The link for their website will be right at the top of the description.
What's going on, guys? Today we have the highly requested updated wide receiver tier list. Before we hop into it, if you are new here, hit that subscribe button. We're on the road to 30,000 subscribers. So the subscribe button for notifications. We post daily Madden 21 content. And also, do not forget to hit that like button and also leave a link for my Twitch channel down in the description. We're live almost every single night over on Twitch. If you haven't come through yet, I recommend you do. And of course, shout out to my man, It's Kermit. It's Kermit for commenting the emoji on last video. Alright, so I believe the last wide receiver tier list upload was around a month ago. So as always, let's take a look back at the old tier list. And here it is. We got Randy, Dion, Tyree, Calvin, Lance, and Devontae Parker all at S tier. So obviously, the wide receiver landscape is a whole lot different. There are a lot of cards that have come out over the last month. Some pretty major promos over the last month. So a lot of the top tier wideouts aren't even on this list right now. But yeah, I believe from C tier down, all these cards aren't even on the new tier list. So yeah, here is the new updated tier list. Obviously, we do have a whole bunch of new cards on here as well as the old cards as well. Like John Brown, Lazard's up here, Hines Ward's up here, Roy Williams. Who else? The new Larry Fitzgerald, the AJ Brown, Gunnar Olszewski's up here as well. The new Henry Ruggs over here. And behind the face cam, we have Cole Beasley, Andre Johnson, and Kenny Golladay behind the face cam. So down there at D tier, those are the three cards you guys can't see. But yeah, here is the updated tier list, man. I'm pretty happy with how it's looking so far. We still have around like 11 or 12 players to put on here. Some players I want to go in more depth into, but yeah, here's the tier list, man. So at S tier, we still have Randy and Dion. Tyree does go down a tier. John Brown at A tier. He's a new card who wasn't on the previous tier list. 95 base speed. John Brown's really nice. And also, we also have Cam Sims down here. Cam Sims, 93 speed slot. So if you're wondering why there's a 91 overall that high up, Cam Sims, 6'5", 93 speed, slot-o-matic, 2 AP, route tech, 2 AP. Cam Sims is amazing, man. I'm telling you right now. That card's definitely underrated. Absolute budget monster. So, honestly, a pretty good budget wide receiver core would be like Cam Sims, Henry Ruggs, and if you got like a free playoff wideout, that would be a pretty decent receiving core. You kind of have a good like 1-2-3 punch right there, even against some absolute god squads. Just based off speed alone. But that's enough talking about the rest of this list. Let's hop into the first wide receiver, and the first wideout we're looking at today is going to be Keenan McCardle. All right, so McCardle has 93 speed, 91 jumping, 96 catching, 96 catching traffic, 95 spec catch, 93 short, 94 mid with 92 deep route running. So McCardle's best comparison is Jerry Rice. I feel like McCardle's just a Jerry Rice that gets wide receiver playmaker. Cards play very similar, same archetype. So I feel like Keenan McCardle's best comparison is probably Jerry Rice. So for that reason, I don't think that Keenan McCardle is S tier, but definitely a solid wideout. I'm going to put him at low A tier. Has good speed at 97, good abilities, good archetype, gets playmaker. So McCardle, definitely an A tier wide receiver. All right, so next up, we have one of my favorite wide receivers in the game, and that is 95 playoff T.Y. Hilton. Route runner archetype, 95 speed, 87 jumping, 94 catching, 89 catching traffic, 92 spec catch, 94 short, 93 mid with 94 deep. Cards 5'10", great after the catch. Does not get wide receiver playmaker, but T.Y. Hilton is simply one of the best wide receivers in this game right now. But is T.Y. S tier? I don't think I'm going to put T.Y. at S tier yet. I might move him up as the list goes on, but for now, I'm going to leave T.Y. at high A tier. All right, so next up, we have 95 Team of the Week, Santana Moss. He's the slot archetype with 95 speed, 93 jumping, 94 catching, 93 catching traffic, 95 spec catch, 92 short, 91 mid with 93 deep. And after the catch, Santana Moss is also amazing. 94 COD, 94 juke move, 92 spin. Not the best carrying, but I really haven't had that many fumbling problems with this card. Also has a 90 break tackle. So Santana Moss is basically the perfect Madden 21 wide receiver, slot-o-matic 2 AP, route tech 2 AP. This card without question is going right to the top of S tier. In my opinion, Santana Moss is the best Moss in MUT right now. All right, so next up we have 96 overall Team of the Year, Justin Jefferson. Just like Santana Moss, he is the slot archetype. 94 speed, 93 jumping, 94 catching, 95 catching traffic, 97 spec catch, 94 short, 95 mid with 92 deep route running. He's 6'1", and after the catch, he's got a 90 COD, 93 juke move, 82 break tackle, and an 89 carrying. So where's Justin Jefferson going? I'm going to put Justin Jefferson right next to T.Y. Hilton. Even though Justin Jefferson is the slot archetype, I do still like T.Y. Hilton more than him. All right, so next up we have Team of the Year Stefon Diggs with 94 speed, 90 jumping, 94 catching, 95 catching traffic, 96 spec catch, 94 short, 94 mid with 95 deep route running. He's 6 foot, he's a route runner archetype, and after the catch, 90 COD, 94 juke move, 83 break tackle, and an 88 carrying. So Stefon Diggs and Justin Jefferson are very, very, very similar statistically. Have different archetypes, and Stefon Diggs does have a power-up. So for that reason, I am going to put Stefon Diggs before Justin Jefferson, but right after T.Y. Hilton. All right, so next up, we have 96 Mark Clayton with 94 speed, 93 jumping, 92 catching, 95 catching traffic, 95 spec catch, 94 short, 94 mid with 95 deep route running. The card's 5'9". He's a deep threat archetype. And if we head down here after the catch, he's got a 94 COD, 87 carrying, 94 juke move, and a 94 break tackle. So Mark Clayton, without a doubt, is one of the better wideouts in the game right now. So for that reason, Mark Clayton's going right up here at A tier, right behind Justin Jefferson, but right before Tyreek Hill. All right, so next up, we have the brand new Super Bowl Brandon Cooks with 95 speed, 86 jumping, 93 catching, 91 catching traffic, 93 spec catch, 92 short, 93 mid with 93 deep route running. The card's 5'10", deep threat archetype, and after the catch, he's got a 96 COD, 88 juke move, 86 carrying, and a 79 break tackle. So where's Brandon Cooks going? I mean, looking at the stats, Brandon Cooks is basically the deep threat version of T.Y. Hilton. So I'm not going to put Brandon Cooks next to T.Y. because I value the route runner archetype so much higher than the deep threat. So Stefon Diggs, route runner, Justin Jefferson, slot archetype. So I'm going to put him, I think him and Mark Clayton are basically equals. That's what I'm going to say. Mark Clayton is like better like after the catch and stuff like that, but Brandon Cooks does have that one better speed. So I'm going to put Mark Clayton and Brandon Cooks even. But yeah, I do like the slot archetypes and the route runners more than Brandon Cooks here at A tier. So for that reason, Brandon Cooks mid A tier. All right, so next up we have 95 playoff DK Metcalf with 95 speed, 95 jumping, 92 catching, 94 catching traffic, 94 spec catch, 93 short, 90 mid with 93 deep route running. The card's 6'3", 228, physical archetype wide receiver, and after the catch, he is more of a power guy, 81 trucking, 91 stiff arm, 87 juke move, 92 carrying with a 91 break tackle. So DK Metcalf, without question, he's one of the top wide receivers in the game as far as speed, size, strength goes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move TY up to S tier. I'm going to put DK Metcalf right behind TY Hilton because I do still like TY better because of the route runner archetype. I feel like it's just better AP. Route tech is the best ability in the game in a man coverage meta. So yeah, I'm still going to keep TY before DK, but both cards are absolutely amazing, man. All right, so next up, we have one of the most expensive cards on today's list, and that is 97 Playoff Master Steve Smith Sr. with 95 speed, 96 jumping, 95 catching, 96 catching traffic, 94 spec catch, 95 short, 94 mid with that 94 deep route running. The card's 5'9", 195 deep threat archetype after the catch. He's one of the best wide receivers after the catch, by the way. 95 carrying, 92 break tackle, 95 stiff arm, 94 COD, and a 93 ball carrier vision. Unfortunately, with the 75 strength and the 95 stiff arm, the stiff arm doesn't mean that much because you don't really get an animation too often, but still a pretty cool stat to have, I guess. But even without the stiff arm, still one of the best wide receivers after the catch, and also one of the best wide receivers in general. So this one might be a little bit controversial, but I am going to put Steve Smith right behind Santana Moss. And my reasoning for this is because, yes, Steve Smith is like one or two attributes better than Santana Moss in most categories, but they're the same speed, and I value that slot archetype so high that I have to leave Santana at the top, man. I just do not see myself taking Santana off that spot. Slot-o-matic, 2 AP, route tech, 2 AP. I mean, it's just hard to beat that. It really, really is. All right, so next up, we got 96 Jerry Rice with 93 speed, 89 jumping, 95 catching, 94 catching traffic, 94 spec catch, 95 short, 94 mid with that 95 deep route running. Card 6'2", 200, route runner archetype. And for some reason, if you've either used or played against Jerry Rice, this dude gets stupid amounts of separation for no reason. But yeah, 92 COD, 91 juke move, 90 break tackle, 91 carrying. So I'm going to go ahead and put Jerry right next to Keenan McCardle. I value both these cards basically the exact same. They're going to play basically the exact same. Keenan McCardle still felt great when I used them in that one gameplay. I actually still use them sometimes in my offense, but yeah, both these cards with Route Tech will play basically the exact same for you. But the reason why I don't think that Jerry is completely better than McCardle is because McCardle does get wide receiver playmaker, and Jerry Rice simply cannot. All right, so next up, we have a limited time team of the week, Desean Jackson. He is one of 2 base 96 speed wide receivers in the game right now. 85 jumping, 93 catching, 92 catching traffic, 92 spec catch, 91 short, 92 mid, 96 deep routing the cards, 5'10", a deep threat archetype, and after the catch, 88 COD, 96 juke move with an 88 carrying, and an 83 break tackle. So where is Desean Jackson going? I'm going to put Desean Jackson, he's definitely S tier, but I'm going to put him, I think him and Randy Moss are basically equals, but because Randy is cheaper than Desean Jackson, I'm going to put Randy a little bit before him. Desean Jackson's a very, very rare card. Like right now, there's only one D-Jax on the market, and he's going for 950K. So, I guess it comes down to whichever one you are able to get for cheaper, which is 9 times out of 10 going to be Randy. Unless you're watching this video like 2 months down the road for some reason. But yeah, I do think Randy is. I don't think Randy's that much better. But I mean, I feel like Randy just always plays better in MUT. You know, better COD. So yeah, powered up the same speed as well as Desean Jackson. So yeah, I'm gonna put Randy just a hair before D-Jax. And finally, last but not least, we have limited time Scary Terry, the other 96 base speed wide receiver in the game right now. 91 jumping, 94 catching, 92 catching traffic, 95 spec catch, 95 short, 94 mid with that 94 deep routing the card. 6 foot, deep threat archetype. And if we head down here, 90 COD, 90 juke move, 83 spin move, 86 break tackle with a 92 carrying. So this is a surprise to no one. Terry McLaurin, in my opinion, is the best wide receiver in MUT because no theme team, he is the only wide receiver in the game that is able to get that 99 speed with only physical chem. So Scary Terry also very well rounded, short, mid, deep, great after the catch as well. So yeah, without question, Scary Terry is the best wide receiver in MUT right now. All right, guys, so that is going to do it for today's wide receiver tier list. I'll go ahead and hide the face cam for you guys so you guys can either pause the video or take your screenshots. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with how today's tier list turned out. Of course, if you have any comments about today's tier list, feel free to drop them down below. I'll be answering all you guys, liking all the comments down there. But yeah, if you are still watching, let's comment the moon emoji because tonight is a late night upload. I usually don't upload this late, but yeah, let's drop the moon emoji for a chance to be shouted out in the next video. And if you are new here, hit that subscribe button, turn notifications. We post daily Madden 21 content. And as always, I'll see you boys in the next one.